The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good Monday morning, guys. Deepak, Rich, James in San Diego, Paul S. Good morning. Good morning, Gerardo. Guys, today is Monday, March 7th. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Becky. Blessings to you as well. Chuck. Fellas, good morning. Hell of a turnaround. Good morning, Chris. Hell of a turnaround in the indices from overnight, which were down substantially. NASDAQ fading a bit here, but NASDAQ currently down 120. When I had looked this morning early, it was down better than 250. ES is off 36. YM is down 300. EMD is off 14. Russell is off 1450. Gold up 24 bucks. Crude, Pluto. It's up $4, but off its highs of about 128. Gas in LA today hit 719. Glad I don't live in Los Angeles. How's that working out for you, liberals? Morning, Todd. Yeah, it was a little slow, actually. It was slow, but nonetheless therapeutic. Guys, good morning. You folks are here on trial, whether you started last week. We have a couple of trials that are with us beginning today. Good morning and welcome. Again, if you guys were with us last week, welcome back. Your trials will obviously conclude this week. For anybody that did not see the news, GameStop took a big position in Best Buy, which is up 70. Best Buy is up 70% this morning. I won't be trading it. Not getting involved. We have had some bot trades this morning. We had this long on the NASDAQ at 633. We did have this long in the ES at 7 a.m. And we had this short in gold at 620. And I did not have my bot on at 620. I didn't have my Ninja up. So I don't have this trade, but another winner. For me, the bots are up about $1,600 at this point, guys. Irving, it's crazy. It's crazy. All I can say is all these liberals keep moving east. They're leaving California in droves, moving to places like Tennessee and Georgia. You ruined it. Stay where you're at. In any event, not speaking specifically to you, of course. Good morning, Chris. I doubt we have any news today on a Monday. We do not. Nothing. Sienna reported. I don't care. Nothing to. Well, let me see if we have any. We may not have Fed speakers. We may be in the quiet period. Good morning, Hubba Hubba. It's okay. Patrick, it's what it is. In any event, guys, good morning. Let's take a quick look at order flow, see where we're at. NASDAQ's traded 170,000 contracts overnight, so we clearly have traded higher volume than normal. I mean, that's been the case for weeks and weeks. Small net negative delta, 180 contracts. I don't think this up move lasts. We're short right here. Bear with me 1 second. I think we're going to short. ES, 373,000 contracts have traded. 5,700 net buyers. That's interesting. I'll show you my ES mock-up. Gold, monster volume, 143,000. Can't wait to see crude. Still coming down back below 2,000. small net sellers at this point. And crude, 187,000 contracts have traded with 3,800 net sellers. We're down near the low. We actually just put in a new low. Let's see here, guys. Hang on one second. All right. Yeah, I saw that last night. I watched the market open last night. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. We'll look at charts. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own account. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. My final target would be 120.20. 120.20. Trade them as you see fit. This thing is stupid. Got to 80. It's going to get hit. 27. That's it. Out. Came close. I think it's looking to bounce, but man, you need a big stop. That was all I was willing to do. ES still bid. NASDAQ still bid. Trade for your accounts. I mean, we're volatile. There's big ranges in gold. Big, all the indices right now. I mean, everything we trade, there's big ranges. If we get up through that swing, so here's where we stopped. This small fell zone in here. There we go. Trying to work. All right, we're through it. Trade them as you see fit. Well, you had 20 ticks in there. Yeah, listen, taking money in this market is never probably a bad thing. You have a block buyer here, 10 contracts, big deal. I'm right at the neckline. One, two, three candles back. Oh, just missed. 3 ticks we missed. Come on. The seller came in here, got it back above 76. Again, if you guys want risk, take money off. If you got multiples or one, whatever, take some risk off. It's not going to kill you. Come on, give me the 40 ticks. Let's go. It's kind of an arbitrary number. I should be able to trade up into 77, maybe 70, almost 78. But again, if you guys want money, I can't stress it enough. It's a nice trade. Didn't get my missed target by 3, lousy ticks. $104 buyer here with blocks, block, block. We're down to 1,500 net sellers. I mean, as I've said before, I hold for targets, right? Because it evens out. I can't lose money on the trade. It's at break even now, and I'll close it if it's going to pull back. But I'm wanting this thing to go back to 1990. I generally hold for targets. You guys have seen me turn big trades into losing trades. I generally try to get targets. Come on, stalling out. Come on, you rat dog. Come on. Got it. Okay. So now it's completely free. There you go. So now you got one off at 40 ticks. Buy. 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 You got a 10 handle runner, fellas. Anybody holding? Anybody holding? 86 is a little bit of an aggravation. Anybody in it? Nobody. Okay, Chris. Okay, Dan. This gets above 88. I mean, it's nice job, Rich. Down to 980 on the net negative. The close of this candle, if we can close above the 68, let me see what we've got left here. 2 minutes. If we can close above the 68, I'm going to squeak this up probably to 78.6 if we close above the 68 area. Okay. Let's check out news here. Yeah, I see it, Greg. It's about where I said 86. I think that's the problem. Above 86, though, this could be booming. Uber shares climb as ride-hailing company lifts profit guidance. Bed Bath & Beyond surges after Chewy co-founder takes stake. Palantir stock gains as Morgan Stanley upgrade sees 46% upside. Occidental stock surges as Carl Icahn exits. Warren Buffett boosts stake. U.S. braces for record high gas prices. Ten seconds. Come on, close above. Got a 142 buyer here, fellas. Big buyers. No, not Peloton. Palantir, PLTR, not PTON. Nobody's buying Peloton. Nobody. Palantir is a data collection. Biggest customer is the government, U.S. government. All right, guys, I'm going to breakfast. I'll be back. Yeah, I could live with 87. 88, that area. Small buyers on the open. We do have 1,200 net buyers. We're overbought. We need a pullback. ES is pulled back a bit. Here's my ES, guys. We're right into support. We held that trend line for now. Big resistance at that 25. Best Buy opened up at $30. $29.95. Eesh. Should get 880. Russell flat. The bot will take a long on a cross up. It's going to fire a long here. Maybe not. It's going to try. If it can get above 054, it's got a shot. NASDAQ on the bot, long gone. It's gone, done. You're probably not going to see a trade there. ES, you surely will not see a bot trade today. Maybe, but not likely. Crude and gold. I'm not a big fan of gold down in here. NASDAQ pulling back a shard off of a pivot. So is the YM. Got a 98 buyer here, but 128 seller here. NASDAQ support maybe around 05. They're selling it back now. See what happens at this 05 if buyers come in. Nope. You got a short on the NASDAQ trying. Break of that swing at 94 probably takes you down to 90, 77, and 72. Gold is wanting to go long on the bot. Got a long on the Russell bot. Come on, Russell. My gold bot did not fire. I don't know why. There's target one. We're floating. We're not really going anywhere, fellas. 05 would have worked, but you'd have taken 10 handles of heat. ES should bounce here. This 02. I'll wait till the next candle. SPY is doing nothing. NASDAQ bid. They're buying the crackhead, fellas. They are buying the crackhead. Gold took a long, but I didn't get a trade. I don't know why. This is trade 2. Everything's quiet. Russell looks like it's going to take another long. It's trying. Yeah, I'm waiting on the next candle. We held 01. Look at this ES. ES is a short, small short. At 4,300 may be a floor, but looks like we could come to 42.85. We could come to, it looks like 42.85. See what we get here. $97. You must have one of those phenomenons somewhere. Gold is quiet. Crude is quiet after pre-market assassinations. Target one is 98. Now I'd like to get 85. Call it 86. NASDAQ's coming down as well, fellas. Below 85, we could come 42.60. We could come back and test that 42.71, which would be good if it holds. And then we get the long down at 42.71 on the ES. If you guys are short ES, trade them as you see fit. NASDAQ is rolling. Oh, shit. Well, that gold trade would have been a great trade. I don't know why my bot didn't take it. Trade them as you see fit, guys. Trade for your accounts, fellas. I'm out. I'm done. NASDAQ bot is going to short in a minute and 40. Well, if it stays where it is, minute and 40 seconds. What I don't want to see is a sell off, 60 handles and then it fires. I hate those trades. We should come down to 33, which was Friday's low. And then if we break below that, I think we work into VWAP. This is going to short in 13 seconds, fellas. There you go. We're into some support on the NASDAQ here. If we push down below this, we come a long ways. It's got to come below 22 and then 17. Probably, if it's going to fail, it's going to be on the next candle in a minute and 25 seconds. We're trying to hold Friday's low. Which is also the 52 period on the 10-minute. NASDAQ can bounce back to 770 and 807. We could go back to 800 on the NASDAQ. I don't know that it does, but Small net sellers, 950 net sellers. This needs to find sellers below 55 and puke back down to 43 and then 22. It's got to come back down below 43 initially, and then break. There's 42.50. Here we go. And then back now into 22. Come on. It's got to break down below this 22. Yeah, this is, the market is floating probably on, this potential ceasefire meeting, and we're not getting much. Cash is on yet, hit Friday's low and didn't break any lower and held it. If we break below 22, this will come. You've got small support at, that 22, 23. Small time frame wants to sell. The hourly, longs. So if you're in that bot trade, which has an 84 handle stop because of volatility, you may wish to manage the trade. Come on, breakdown. Here comes the bot. Close. Close. Got to 17, maybe 16. It's still holding that damn support. It will not break it. It's going to come down. It's got to break below 14. It comes to 396 and then 67. Got nothing on crude, gold, Russell. If it rolls over, the Russell will short. All right, NASDAQ got first target. Russell is trying to roll over. Cash is selling. There we go. NASDAQ's failing. VWAP, we could come all the way down to 588. ES, maybe above 06 for a long. Here's what I like on the ES. I like it to come back and test 71, where we broke from this morning at 655. So this area here, or on a move up, maybe above here, 7. It looks like it wants to come to 71. Russell's just chopping around. Didn't take this short, but I'm not crazy about the long. I shut that off. There's our break below VWAP. I'm not paying any attention to. Same with the ES. NQ. Guys, we only have 900 sellers. Trade them as you see fit, fellas. Just holding these 2 ticks, buyer imbalance. That's it. Yeah, 42.80. Yeah, I want to see 70. I'd like to see 71. Come on, NASDAQ. Seriously. Stop being a chooch. Still can't get 59. Look at this. Missed by 2 ticks with 1 seller on the bottom. Missed by 2 ticks, fellas. Picking up right where we left off last week. Missing targets by ticks. Crude is going to go long on the bot if anybody wants that trade. I don't know if you guys are trading crude. Hang on, guys. Back to entry. Small net sellers, guys. 140 net sellers. Yeah. I didn't touch it. $1.44 for a stop. Too big for moi, Patrick. Hang on, guys. 1 second. That was a pain, and that damn crude got first target. Was a pain in the neck trade, fellas. Trade it as you see fit. I mean, I'll sit with this thing. I'll sit with it. We're coming down to 600, guys. A break below that, and this gets massacred. Zero, Marco, zero. Zero. All right, look where the ES bounced, 71, and I missed it. Look at that. To the tick. Got it here at 71. I missed it. I wasn't watching. You too, James. Anybody take that 71 on the ES? I missed my own trade again. Anybody take it? Anybody short NASDAQ, fellas? Okay, Paul, nice job. Anybody short NASDAQ? Okay, Jim. I mean, guys, this is basically should be it for the day. Nice job, Mac. Somebody pays attention. I'd really like to see this come down through 603, get us to 588, and get out at 588 and call it a day. We only have 800 sellers, fellas. We're at the top of the 10-minute cloud, but it's so damn thin we should blow through it. Should. But again, we've got 700 now sellers, 750 sellers, guys. They're not blowing this out. So I'm on the button to get out. Any news that comes out of this, potential ceasefire, I mean, we could rock it. I don't know that it does or it does not, but I'm watching it intently. Again, 700 sellers, not inspiring of major confidence here. Putin is doubling down. Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Putin is doubling down in the Ukraine, and we're going to have to do more. Meanwhile, the United States continues to buy oil from the guy, as does Europe. As does Europe. Yeah, they're meeting now, Ed. They're meeting now, which is why I think we're just floating. We're not really breaking lower. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to. Absolutely, we're going to buy oil from Iran. That's why they're pushing this deal so fast. 100%. Because Biden is incompetent. Because Biden's incompetent, Mimi. That's why. They could solve the problem here. I know, Ken. I know. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If you weren't in the room this morning, I said I read an article this morning. Gas prices hit $7.19 in LA. $7.19 today. California average is over $6. All right, guys. I listen. I agree, Paul. UK is looking at the possibility of using more of their own hydrocarbons. We're just sitting, guys. That's all we're doing is sitting. Hold it, close it if you want, take your money, do what you want to do. We're 1022 in this look at this 5-minute candle, this range. You've got buyers. I've got to stop in just in case there's something, some news, some blip. Yeah, I'm going to go buy a horse and buggy. Actually, I saw on, Craigslist, not Craigslist, Facebook sales. Somebody was selling a buggy. All right. I'm out, fellas. I'm out. It's a good day. Couple of trades, losing trade in crude oil early on. Nice winner in gold. NASDAQ. If you traded similar, I don't think I put 3 contracts on at all today. I'm at 1397. Josh made almost $1,000 trade. How many micros are you trading on the bot, Josh? 5. Okay. Nice job, Josh. 6 on the NQ. Okay. What should have been a phenomenal day, or could have been, this is where I'm at. 16, 17, 50. But I did not take this trade. I had the bot off. Really don't like this risk either. I mean, that's big risk. I mean, it got, so, for the sake of conversation, you've got 66 ticks times 2 is 132 plus 123. So there's $2,550 I don't have. And then on gold, it didn't fire here for whatever reason. So you've got another 660 plus 66 plus 83 is 404. And then my bot was not on for this trade. I didn't have my bot, any of them on. Plus 280 plus 340. Hang on, 404 plus 28 plus 34 and 66 plus 123 plus 28 plus 34 equals plus 66 plus 83. So there's 466 ticks I don't have. Times $10, $4,600, $4,660. London Bullion Market Association suspends accreditation of 6 Russian gold refineries. That should send gold through the freaking roof. Everybody should have made money today. There should be nobody that didn't, unless you didn't trade. Let me go over bot trades. Here is the NASDAQ. NASDAQ got trade number one. All winning trades today in the bot. There was no losing trades. NASDAQ took a long at 633. All targets would have been hit. NASDAQ took this short at 948. All targets hit. NASDAQ got them both long and short today. That's the NQ. This is Russell had 2 trades. Trade number 1, first target only. Trade number 2, all 3 targets. The bot should have been up better than $6,000 today. Here is gold, 2 trades on gold. First trade number 1, again, I did not have this trade. My bot was not on. My bot wasn't on until late today, but trade 1. There's trade 1. This is trade number 2. That's where we're at now. Crude took this long, which I passed on that long. I did not. I don't mind taking. I don't. Again, this is a live account, so I don't mind taking risk. But when we get this late in the session, we start moving into 10 o'clock, and I may only have an hour to get money back. I start looking, and again, I try to teach you guys, you got to know when to fold them, right? All it takes is one trade. Like Friday, I was green and I took that huge loss on the NASDAQ on Friday, and it was a big down day. And then last but not least is the ES. This has not gone to target. I told you guys I was shutting my bots off. My bot total is right here, up 16, 17, 50. 16, 17, 50. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, it's a good day. I mean, again, I missed a few trades. I missed a couple of trades on gold. I didn't get, my bot wasn't even on for the first one. The second one, it didn't fire. I don't, again, it happens. And crude, I passed on. So I passed on that trade. The only trades that I've, shut the bots off, I could have had another 200, 100, 200 is 300, 650. And I shut my bot off for this. So 650, and that still hasn't gone to first target. You could add another $600 to that, 650 bucks. But I do have to attempt to mitigate risk, or at least I try to. Order flow trades were very, very strong.